Aloha, this is Tom Lesher with the weekly Pele Report. This is an astrological forecast for the week of August 31st, 2011. And I do these every week, and I'm starting to get a little bit of feedback. And one of those things for the feedback that I've been getting is, Tom, when is it going to chill out? When is it going to mellow out? When are we going to be able to relax? Every week is one intense thing after another. And so I am glad to report, ladies and gentlemen, this week, this weekend is actually a very good time to relax and to rejuvenate and to spend some time healing yourself. I'd like to just call this a week of healing. It's very, very, very beautiful as the sun moves through Virgo along with Venus. The two of these are going to be in this trine to Jupiter in Taurus. They just completed this trine to Pluto up there in Capricorn. This is a grand trine going on in the Earth signs. It relates a little bit back to when the Sun was conjunct Jupiter last April, the first week of April. And you may remember, April we had a lot going on. But it was kind of the birth, the start of a new belief, of a new action, of a new relationship, of a new intention. Primarily intention, an impulse. Sun, Jupiter in Aries. I want to birth a new identity or a new part of myself or a new impulse. And now that Sun comes around into the trine. And the trines, I don't talk about trines very much because they don't create events like squares, oppositions, conjunctions. You know, this is the bang bang, pinball effect of the planets. And they have that, that square opposition, there's these angular relationships. But trines and sextiles, 60 degrees, 120 degrees, ties together and is much more smooth flowing, supportive. So it's kind of behind the scenes, kind of underneath it all, helping things to heal, to smooth out, to work together, to be calm. So when we get a nice Sun trine Jupiter trine Pluto in these Earth signs, coming in from last week, we need to chill, we need to relax. Some of us have had our houses destroyed, our lives destroyed. And the cosmos is saying, look, reevaluate, readjust. Because the deeper meanings of Virgo, it's a sign of initiation. And this is a time of initiation. We are being initiated into a bigger, broader concept, understanding, knowledge of a bigger reality. So we have to extend and expand our concept and our notion of ourselves first. Who I am. Am I just this body? Am I just this job? Am I just this family? Am I just an American or an Australian or a European, Italian, German? It goes on and on. The nice thing about this planet is there's a lot of variety. So, anyway, we are not just this. We're not just what we see. We're not just what we feel. We are infinite spiritual beings choosing to have an earthly, third-dimensional physical experience. And it's time now. There is no better time. And one of the great forces of healing is this understanding, this acceptance, this surrendering to and allowing ourselves to be one with, breaking the walls of separation so that it's not me and you, us and them, man against nature. I'm going to beat these rocks. No, rather there is human consciousness, plant consciousness, rock consciousness, planetary consciousness. It's all consciousness. And we do our healing. And we, Virgo is about taking Leo, that little egoic self, and preparing it for relationship in Libra. So it goes Leo, Virgo, Libra. And it's the, Virgo is this last sign that is subjectively personal, below the horizon. So the next 6 months, starting, with the fall equinox, when the sun goes into Libra, it's social, it's external. So now is this time. I liken Virgo to, it's just like you're having a play and the curtains are about to open. And of course, Virgo is back there. Do I know my lines? Are the lights right? Is the stage set correctly? It's a time where it's getting it all together. On a physical level, it's time to pay attention to your body, to really listen to the signals coming from your nervous system, coming from your inner psyche, coming from that little sore in your foot or whatever it is. Your body has great wisdom. Every organ wants to speak to you. Every muscle wants to say something. And they all have a deeper underlying significance. So this is a time of listening and this time of healing. And healing is bringing things back into balance, into equilibrium. We are preparing for Libra, the scales. It's a very beautiful time. Now the moon, we had our new moon last Sunday, yes? And now this new moon is moving forward. And tomorrow, Thursday, it goes into Scorpio. And then this weekend, this Sunday actually, we have a square moon. And that square moon brings in some tension. But it's a positive tension, I'll say, because that moon is actually at 11 degrees of Sagittarius, which is conjunct the south node of Uranus. And that south node of Uranus is where our third eye opened. Yeah, the south node has to do with the past, where we have been liberated. It's time to reconnect with new belief systems that offer us this perception of ourselves as natural, as part of nature, Sagittarius. It's time to simplify. Virgo and Pisces is this polarity. It's the existence axis that has to do with simplicity, with the natural and the wild. So this weekend, and particularly on Sunday, then with this square, this square moon, the moon is, moving up and away through Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius. Monday it goes into Capricorn. It's rising through these signs. And it's really time for us to rise. We need to rise to the occasion. And the way that we rise to the occasion is to open our hearts and our minds to the new, to the alternative, and to the future. Believe in the future. Trust life, which is part of you, which is streaming through you, which is supporting you in the most ghastly ways sometimes, according to our separate little ego that wants things the way they were. This moving forward is moving into uncharted territory, and there's a lot of chaos. We're in chaos. There's a lot more chaos coming, and that chaos is blowing up the old to make way for the new. So that this moon square, from Sagittarius into Virgo, may create on Sunday a little bit of tension, where there is still this need. Part of the healing process is a purging process. Anything that is not essentially me needs to go. Uranus wants us to individuate and evolve through Sagittarius. It means like breaking out, breaking free. Liberation is not always just a piece of cake. So we want to have a mantra for this week, and I'm really feeling like the mantra for this week is, as I heal myself, I heal the world. There is no separation. That type of a mantra is very healing as we accept and receive the support that Spirit is giving us in its own unique, mysterious way. I, as I heal myself, I heal the world. There is no separation. I'll leave you with that mantra today, wishing you the best in the days to come, and I will speak with you again next week. Aloha.